Hello everyone, and welcome to the Wandering series. Right behind me is, well, sort of kind of a trail, but where this trail takes us is to the former town of Lille. It used to be a coal mining town, and now apparently it's just abandoned. So we're gonna do a hike there, and I'm not the only one joining me today. First off, we got Josh again, and also we got, we also got Isaiah.
Hello.
We're just gonna go do this hike. We're gonna see what we find. It should be kind of cool, exciting.
It should be.
I think so.
Town.
I guess we just start hiking.
Let's do it.
Hey, that's good enough.
Down the highway, I'm always on the go, searching for those hidden gems, places you don't know. It's the Wandering series. Ba-ba. Wandering high and low, let's hit the road and go.
Before heading up to Lille, we made a quick tourist stop at one of the strangest heritage sites in all of Canada, this dead tree. This is the Burmese tree, a limber pine that lived for over 300 years and maybe even 700 depending on who you ask. It died sometime back in 1970s, but it still stands tall just off of Highway 3 near the old site of Burmese. And when I say it still stands, I mean it literally had to be helped.
Yeah, during 1970, this tree died, and then one night a windstorm came and blew it over. But the community, they didn't like that. So they came, propped it back up with metal poles. It's like a Frankenstein type tree, like metal, it's all strung up with metal. I don't know, that's like, I get they really like this tree, but that's like my dog dies, right? And instead of burying it, I prop it back up because I love it so much. Maybe the lesson here is some things need to die and you just gotta let go. Or else it's Frankenstein with metal tubes sticking out of it.
Then in 2004, some jerks came along and sawed off one of the longest branches. So what did the townspeople do? Well, they glued it back on and gave it a crutch, which still holds up to this day. And they say this is the most photographed tree in all of Canada. And honestly, I don't know what to make of it. It's kind of neat and beautiful in a rugged, windswept Alberta kind of way.
Well, what can I say? It's a dead tree. Only so many words can describe this attraction. I will say it's a pretty cool tree. It probably looked a lot better alive, is what I'm thinking.
Just burn this tree down.
It's like
It's so dry.
It's like those guys in the UK, I think. There was this famous tree and these guys just came and cut it down like in the middle of the night. Like,
are you talking about the one in the UK?
yeah, yeah. I'm like, what a bunch of assholes. It's not funny, that's vandalism. If I die, Josh, I want you to string me up with some metal components to keep me alive. It's a pretty good looking tree, I guess, for being dead. Being some sort of like monstrosity. We're gonna rate this. My rating system is out of 5. No 7.1s, no. You did 8 out of 10 and you did the points.
And then I converted it to 4 out of 5.
So what do we rate this? What do we want?
Oh yeah, 3 out of 5. Almost.
3 out of 5?
Yeah, 3. Honestly.
I guess the history maybe can make it up to a 4.
It's not really like history, it's just been here a long time. It's like, I guess that's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 too. I think 3 is fair. It's a landmark, I guess, so you know you're passing it, and I just think it's funny that they propped it back up.
With the dead tree out of the way, we can finally start the hike to Lille. But we have to make it up there.
I lied to you guys. I guess the other parking is, we can drive up. We don't have to hike up that. Are we cheating? No. Well, maybe a little bit, but it'll be okay. Today is gonna be a really good day. Don't you guys worry. I have never misled you. Look at this, Isaiah, brand new car. And it's an N line. It's like my car, but this is the, what car is this called? Tucson N line. And I'm like, wow, copycat. Wow, copycat, wow. Just so happens that he took my beautiful Kona up to the lemon mine and then he's like, you know what, I want to buy one for myself. And he's gonna start a travel series too. Like,
It's called The Wandering Filipino.
the wandering Filipino. And you just go to like what, unique places and attractions, and oh yeah, I guess we got a little bit of off-roading too. So we're gonna try it out in the brand new car. Poor Josh has his, oh, what car does he drive? Well, he drives like a proper car.
It's Acura.
Acura.
So getting to Lille was a bit of a challenge, mostly because we parked in the wrong spot, so we had to drive way further up the mountain. Problem is, this road absolutely filled with holes.
Should have never sold the Jeep.
That's what I said. Oh, it should be all right. This has all terrain.
Yeah, it says here road is rough and full of potholes.
I would say this is full of potholes.
When road splits again, take narrow left.
You're okay, Josh? Oh, good. Okay. Maybe we would lead. Are we having fun yet? Oh, fuck. This sucks.
The shock.
Can you go any slower, Grandma?
What do you mean?
So slow to get there. I'm like, come on. The Kona could have just sped through this.
Then Josh's car, well, it wasn't handling it very well.
Kind of a little bit of a walk back to make sure Josh is okay. Make sure he's not stuck. But this is the right place. This is really pretty. I really like this.
Especially if there's, what do you call these colors?
These are dandelions. Dandelions, yeah. He is a little bit more fit than me. I gotta conserve my energy for this hike.
Okay, just be careful when you're right. There you go. You're good. Because there's just a split there. And this goes straight. Go left. Yeah, this should be good.
You got it.
Walking that.
It's a good thing we didn't. What does the All Trail say?
Like where we are.
Mm-hmm.
So All
There's
Trail,
actually a cemetery.
All Trail says we are on the trail, and bridge is just up ahead.
Going through the cemetery first.
Ooh, cemetery.
This would have been bad for a car to go through.
You don't think your car can do this, Josh? I'm surprised.
It can do it once.
You should have wore your flip-flop, or not flip-flops, your Crocs. You and your Crocs. I'm gonna burn those Crocs, and then you're gonna have to wear normal stuff.
Honestly, the Crocs probably wouldn't burn.
You know, it's like that rubber. They're like tires.
They can resist haters.
Haters.
I'm gonna leave Dakota here by himself.
I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna bury you in the cemetery, actually. Oh, wow. I love this. This would slap as a camping site right here.
Oh, I think it just says don't walk on the water.
Oh,
Just use the bridge instead.
there is a little bridge.
The sketchy bridge. Oh, it's not sketchy.
Critical habitat. Thank you for using the bridge. But I love this, little creek thing. Actually, Isaiah, you want to test the water? Taste test?
No,
It's fresh. It's from a riverbed.
it's dirty.
Not dirty.
Yes.
No.
Trying to poison me? Oh wait, there's an abandoned tanks.
That is not a tank. That is a car. I would be, if it was a tank, I would be shocked.
What happened here?
That's what I was just thinking. How the fuck did this get crushed? Or cross Gold Creek and continue north along the trail for 2 kilometers to the ghost town of Lille.
And along the way, we found one of the most gorgeous views I've seen on this series. A wide meadow right against the base of the mountains. It was quiet, peaceful, and kind of surreal.
This is like, yeah, this is pretty wild. I almost want to say it's like the Alpines of like Switzerland almost.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it. You know what? This is probably one of the best spots we've found, I'm thinking, for my series. This is almost up there with the top of the mountain. But this is like peaceful. This is like zen. But we do got to do the shitty influencer thing where basically it's us 3 and we just like hop and skip into like the meadow part. So then Isaiah, you come here, like right here. So then you come right here. and then we're just gonna like run into the field, and we gotta do like this fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have you seen those videos? Yeah. Okay.
So like you just run.
You gotta skip and hop, and you gotta be like tagging each other, like oh. It's trust me, I'm an influencer. I guess now. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
That is so fucking lame.
No, it's good. With the color grading and the proper music.
with the pot, yeah.
Yes. It's real, I'm telling you.
Trying to find this graveyard for Lille. So you got a beautiful falls there.
That looks a little deep.
Hold the camera. Maybe I'll investigate.
No way. So we're gonna toss the radio. Ooh, crazy troll. We do copy, yes.
I'm just gonna go very walk around.
He's stalking us from behind. Fuck you!
That means there's just some bodies in the sand somewhere, and they're not marked.
Like the only thing I really saw was rocks just covered in this like, it was almost like a weird green moss, and I can't tell, like I don't think that's anything, but I don't see jack shit. My shoes are wet, mostly my fault, but I can't help but blame Isaiah for that one. Look at this, they finally waited, they're waiting for me. What good friends.
After a 6-kilometer hike through creeks and thick forest, you finally reach a quiet, open meadow. This is Lille.
Down in the valley where the coal trains rolled, there was a town where the nights got cold. Miners sang low as they worked the hill in the boomtown shine of little old Lille.
So what even is Lille? Well, this forgotten ghost town sprang up almost overnight in 1903 after prospectors struck coal and not the gold that they were looking for in the hills. It was originally called French Camp, backed by French investors, but later it was renamed Lille after a city back in France, and the town, it grew fast. By 1910, Lille had around 400 people, which is actually pretty big for a remote mountain community. They had electricity, running water, a school, a hotel, and even a 15-bed hospital. There was a bakery, a post office, a liquor store, butcher shop, and even a northwest mounted police outpost. You could buy a steak, grab a drink, send a letter, and catch a hockey game on the frozen creek. This place had it all, deep in the Alberta wilderness.
So this is the waste coal.
Across from us, right here?
Behind us.
That way.
Behind us.
Behind us.
Yes. So I think the town is here. So we're probably standing in a coal ovens.
Maybe that's why there's coal.
Yeah.
Or what looks like coal. Let's take a little look-see. This is the coal mining plant. I'm most likely sure, but if we can just kind of squeeze in here. But it's, yeah, just tire ruin.
Maybe I'll throw up the drone and explore a bit.
Oh yeah, see what else you can find. Maybe you can find some hidden stuff, maybe. Lazy bum is sitting over there. Look at this guy. I don't know if you can see him. And I'll go see what he's doing.
I heard voices over behind me.
Over?
Where?
I heard some voices. Yeah.
Yeah, there's dogs.
It's not kind of weird that we heard voices and there's like no other cars and like we passed the people probably in the Jeep. Maybe it's haunted. Maybe that's the spirits pissed off at Isaiah.
For a few solid years, Lille's mines were rolling. They even added an on-site cooking operation to process coal into fuel for industry. The most striking thing left here, and honestly the only real thing still standing, are the coke ovens. There's a row of crumbling brick arches, still holding up after 110 years. These are called Bernard-type coke ovens, imported from Belgium.
This is called the coke plant, from what Josh told me.
Yeah, okay.
Coke oven. I don't know what this is though. Maybe this is part of the plant too, because you got like all this metal all right here, and you got like the foundation there. You can kind of see this giant thick chain here. Nope. If I point more down, some tracks of some kind. Over there you got the coal waste. I am gonna climb that though. I think that's gonna look pretty sick.
We haven't get to the coke plant.
Yeah, the coke plant. My favorite kind. I don't know, this had like a little hole in here. I was kind of curious. What's
There's
inside?
been a spot for where like an oven or something sits.
It does kind of look like an oven. Kind of looks like it has like soot. Kind of like right there. But nothing inside. This is the main attraction right here.
And you'll find plenty of coke ovens around Alberta, but how do they actually work? Well, coal gets loaded into airtight brick ovens. They're sealed and heated to over 1800 Fahrenheit without oxygen, so instead of burning, the coal carbonizes. It releases gases like methane and tar, and what's left after 16 to 36 hours is coke. A hard, porous burning fuel. Once cooled, it's ready for use, usually in steel making.
Should we go take a look inside one of these things? Oh man.
Burn, you racist motherfucker.
What the fuck is that?
Gonna burn you in there.
On top, there's just like these little holes. Oh yeah, they each have a hole. So these must be like the chimneys. You do gotta watch your step. What are we seeing here, Josh?
Little squirrel. Not too much. Looks like it.
It keeps going. Huh.
Stops probably right around here.
Here, I'll catch Josh if he falls.
Thank
Oh, he's good. He is okay. Yum, yummy, yummy.
Skip this one.
I kind of want to take it as a souvenir. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Josh won't. Isaiah will. Isaiah, you're a brave man, aren't you?
I am.
You are,
Yes.
right? You don't back down from nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here we're going to introduce some challenges, okay? And so in my hand behind me, I have a bag of worms. You're going to eat all of them
Where'd you find this?
on the ground. Well, start munching. It doesn't back down from anything.
I don't eat any of those.
Are you backing down? You said you just...
Oh, it's not food.
Well, it is food. It's
For
protein.
fish.
You think it's for fish?
Yeah. It's what they use for
Well,
fish.
I was thinking it was
Fishing.
bait for something, but like, it's just on the ground here.
Yeah, it's for fishing.
Doing the job.
Man,
Yeah, keep
wonder
going.
what caused that. What a mess.
Yeah, I wonder what caused that.
But even with all the industrial growth, Lille's success didn't last too long. By 1908, trouble started. The coal here had too much ash, and then the global coke market crashed, and by 1912, the mine was shut down. And just like that, the town was emptied. Paychecks stopped, and families left. And by 1914, Lille was officially abandoned. Buildings were either demolished or hauled off to other towns. The town rose and, just as fast, quickly collapsed, all within a decade. Aside from the coke ovens, there's a jet black coal slack pile, the leftover waste from the mines. It sticks out like a scar against the green hills. It's actually really cool.
Go up to you. Waste.
Yeah, we do have that too. How long did
This is weird.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, how long was the mine going for?
Probably not even. Because if this place dissolved in like by 16, 19, 19. Like 10, 13 years. And imagine how much more they didn't waste. Tons and tons that they were able to ship off.
You guys want to jump for joy again? On the coal waste?
On industrial waste.
If you guys won't do it, I will.
You just gotta keep living, man. Livin.
Am I having fun? I think you are. Actually, I am.
I wouldn't touch it with your hands too much.
Like that?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Can we check out the other side of the town? Like on the other side of the road? I had my mic off. Hopefully my audio picked up. I keep doing it. I keep turning it off because I forget. Okay, we're just gonna reenact the past 20 minutes. Okay? Reenact. Whoa, what is this? Well, this is the Coke plant. I think we should, yeah.
Which side?
The other side, just to take a look.
Grab it. Let's see what that is.
That must be it. Yeah.
How do you fucking open this?
I think you gotta push down. Oh yeah. So let's see. Quarter, Heineken, what other goodies? Little note. And then you write your names on this. 2020 was the last one?
No, it was placed 2020. 2023, 2025, I guess.
So at least 2 years, really, since someone has been here. It's kind of cool, because I see another little sign out there, way off in the distance.
You can probably look for building foundations.
That's what I was thinking. So I think most of the ruins is what we just explored.
On the other side of the meadow, there's not much. Maybe the stone foundations of the hotel and a couple sunken cellar depressions in the grass. But really, that's about it. Overall, Lille's a pretty neat spot. It's way out there, basically in the middle of nowhere, but honestly, it feels like it would make a great camping site. The hike itself is not too bad at all. The views are unreal, and the coke ovens are definitely the highlight, and actually, they're the only highlight left in this town. But we had a blast, a bit of history, a bit of adventure, and some very Alberta vibes. Now it was time to hike back down and get some food.
It's just kind of like a wall of trees, like on this hill. You don't really notice it until you like look up.
The ruins.
What's a rating? What are we feeling?
I'll do a 4 point.
No points. You and your points.
Oh, it's cool.
A 4?
Just flat 4.
A giant mound of coal.
It was kind of neat.
But there's not much.
No, there's not too much. I think I'm gonna give it a 3. I was expecting a little bit more. Now it's a long trek back. Actually, it wasn't that long.
Yeah, it was only 3 kilometers.
3 kilometers? Yeah, I guess looking on the maps, it makes it look farther than it actually was, I'm thinking.
No, you make smarter decisions when driving, so I'll drive behind you. I kind of.
That doesn't sound right.
No, I kind of just like am 10 feet away from a pothole before I see it, whereas this guy just navigates like a boss, and I just follow you.
Oh, I think I was navigating for Isaiah.
What the?
Like the entire time. We can
No,
watch
not-
it back on the video.
not
Don't
the
you worry.
entire time.
We got
Not
video.
the entire time.
Not the entire time.
If I pause, that's where you give your input. Because I don't know what to do.
Yep.
And just before getting food, we made a quick stop at the Frank Slide Interpretive Center.
This is what, the top part of the interpretive center for Frank Slide. This is a different episode entirely, but you can get a little sneak peek. An entire mountain. I'm trying to think like how much the mountain like fell off, and I feel like it would have to be quite a bit for to cause all this.
Scratches.
Oh, from the trees.
Not a scratch.
Not scared.
Well, the way you said it, it was like scratches. It's like, no,
It is
that's...
scratch.
It is scratch.
Yes.
Oh, there's a little scratch there.
How long have you had this car for? Hasn't been a week, has it?
I don't think it's a week.
Not even a week, and it's all scratched up. Wow. At least you got to test drive it. You should return it and be like, you know what? I don't want this car no more.
As for food, we stopped at a local family spot called the Rum Runner. It's one of the most popular restaurants in the pass, and for good reason.
Look at that. Top rated bar.
Not only is the food solid, but the building itself has a story. It was built in 1914 as a Catholic school, then leased to the International Coal and Coal Company as a bunkhouse, then later used as a parish by the Catholic Church all the way until 1997. But the real twist, the restaurant pays homage to the wild bootlegging history of the Crowsnest Pass from 1916 to 1924. The most infamous name, Emilio Picarello, aka Emperor Pic, famous for his killer mustache, and even more infamous rum running. One night, his son Steve tried to speed through an Alberta provincial police checkpoint with a truckload of whiskey. When he didn't stop, he got shot, and Emperor Pic didn't take well to that. He stormed the police barracks with his housekeeper, Florence Lissandro, to confront Constable Lawson. Things escalated and Lawson was shot and killed. Pic and Florence were both arrested and sentenced to death. They were hanged in Fort Saskatchewan, with Florence becoming the only woman ever hanged in Alberta. Pretty wild, right? But back to the food, the Rum Runner was packed when we got there, and we were honestly lucky to even get in. The place is awesome. Tons of cool stuff on the walls, artifacts, old signs, taxidermy heads, and lots of local personality. We started with some calamari, which was shockingly good, especially with the sweet and spicy mango habanero dip. We also got wings, which were fine and nothing special. But the real fame comes from their burgers. Each one weighs half a pound, all made with 100% Canadian beef. These things are massive. I went for the Rum Runner burger, topped with Rum Runner relish, Monterey Jack cheddar, and skewered with breaded dill pickle and onion rings on top. That pickle, crispy and super vinegary. The onion rings, crunchy and golden. Josh got the cowboy burger, topped with cheddar, bacon, fried onions, with a barbecue aioli sauce. Now let's talk taste. And wow, these burgers were legit. Juicy in the middle, crispy on the edges, the toppings were perfectly balanced, melty cheese, smoked bacon, crunchy pickles, and a secret sauce that just brought it all together. Josh was loving it too. Definitely a highlight meal of the trip and a solid restaurant overall. The staff were great, the vibe was awesome, and I got no real complaints. I would absolutely recommend it if you're passing through the Crowsnest Pass. Just maybe show up early. It fills up fast.
If you had to rate it, what are we giving it?
I'm giving it a 5.
You're giving it a 5?
This restaurant, yeah, 5.
5?
Like the ambience.
Yeah, it's very lively.
The food, I'll give it 4.5. Like ambience inside, there's a lot of like animals, taxidermy.
It is pretty cool.
Pretty sick.
I have like a lot of history. I like that. I think I'm gonna give it a 4. I think like overall, really solid 4. Good hike, good restaurant. Yeah, actually overall it was a pretty solid day. What do you think, Josh?
I think so. Very good day.
Very good day.
And just before ending the day, Josh wanted to do just one more thing, and I did not ask him to do this. But he wanted to fly his drone all the way up Turtle Mountain. So we headed to the nearby park, and that's what we did.
Getting chilly.
My skin is on fire. I do not feel the cold.
On the screen, it was actually one of the best videos I have ever seen from a drone. I loved it, but there was a slight problem.
Terrain. Pull up.
You want to explain yourself, Josh? What happened?
Isaiah psyched me up.
No,
Is that what it is? Because I feel like we ran into this issue before. But you know what? At least there ain't bear tracks all around.
Try to get the location.
Oh, no, there's no location on this one. So,
What the
Just gone.
fuck?
yeah, just
You risked that?
Was it worth it?
I think so. I think so.
That's what matters.
And I did transfer the footage before I flew, so I have all our footage from before. I'm laughing, so don't feel that.
Well, this ain't my fault.
It's all good. It's all good.
you're like, no, it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's not your fault.
It's all good.
Well, what? I'm not gonna start crying. I'll be like, Josh, what happened?
No.
We'll get you one with a longer battery.
You know what? The view was great though. I
It did look really good.
like.
I think I can make it look super good.
That was fun. That was good. That was good.
Wandering down the highway, I'm always on the go, searching for those hidden gems.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It helps me out. And if you really like the video, on the screen I have some other videos that you can check out that's similar to this one, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.